Let's talk history. Let's talk establishment. Let's talk UIF. Let's talk Unemployment Insurance Fund. Martin Luther King once said, "Even if I knew the world would go into pieces tomorrow, I would still plant my apple tree." Now, these powerful words speak of hope and action. But does the UIF reflect that same spirit? That's a story for another day. CNP community, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for tuning in. Now, the UIF, Unemployment Insurance Fund, was created to safeguard the employees from economic adversity, to be the safety net for those who have lost their job due to the fault that is not of their own and they are in need of financial assistance. Yet today, the UIF faces growing criticism, inefficiencies, payment delay, and a lot of frustrations from the UIF applicants. Now, the question remains, is the UIF truly planting hope for the jobless, or it has weakened and became yet another broken promise, much like other government entities? We need answers, right? We need action to be taken. We need the UIF to live up to the spirit of hope it was meant to be. Won't you agree? Listen to this. The first bill for the Unemployment Insurance Fund was established back in 1937. A lot of us were not even born yet. And its purpose was to provide the short-term financial assistance to a small selected group of skilled employees. Makes you think, hey, initially the UIF only extended the coverage to a tiny 90,000 trained and semi-skilled employees while deliberately excluding marginalized employees. In an essence, it favored those least likely to need such support. Who truly benefited from the UIF? Let's unpack this. By 1946, the UIF expanded to cover around 500,000 employees, many of whom were black. However, this limited inclusion sparked a significant opposition, especially from a certain industry sectors and the Christian National Trade Union movement. In response, a commission of inquiry was launched in 1947. Now, they were launched to investigate the UIF. And the results? The recommendations to exclude marginalized employees from its benefits. And this exclusion was swiftly enforced in 1949 when the Nationalists came into power. Did you hear that? And they achieved this by barring any employees earning less than £182 per year from receiving the UIF benefits. Now, honeys, you need to listen to this very carefully now. The driving factors behind this exclusion were the belief among industrialists that the UIF benefits encouraged laziness. My goodness. And the complaints from the white employees about the redistribution of their contributions, even though by 1950, the marginalized employees made up to 13% of the total. Now, the question remains, who truly benefited from the UIF? Stay tuned as we unpack this to where we are today, as we will continue to give you accurate, up-to-date information about the UIF. We will continue to answer the questions that you have about the UIF as well as about the applications. Honeys, we will continue to clear any misconceptions that you have about the UIF. Now, please do continue to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do join our Facebook page as well as our TikTok.